No, and I'm sorry, because I think he is a cut above both late Boris and also, that brief interim Prime Minister, Liz Truss. But I think that the problem for him is he hasn't been careful enough not to clutch to his bosom the diseased bodies of previous administrations. And some of the people that he has brought back into government are merely causing him a lot of trouble.
Who?
Yeah. Well, Suella Braverman, although I think she's quite good, and I think it's very dangerous if people have run into a lot of trouble in previous jobs, and you sort of bring them back as if it doesn't matter. Well, it does matter.
Well, the problem is this is a problem that they're going to face when you've been in power for so long. Everyone's got a bit of a history. Everyone's got some experience. Everyone's got a little bit of history. There's no clean slate, is there?
But the problem is that his government doesn't look strong. And, and that is because politics is not strong. And the quality of people, say, that Mrs. Thatcher had available to her, he doesn't have. I also think he's got to look strong and not look weak. I mean, reading one or two of the things today about, for instance, changes he wants to make in these rules that stop hostile environments being created in universities where people can't speak their minds. And apparently he wants to water it down. Yeah, if I had half an hour with him, I would say to him, dear Rishi, listen to an older, not necessarily wiser, but an older man who, I was a minister in Margaret Thatcher's government for 9 of her 11 years. You don't get anywhere by backing off. You've got to say, this is what I want to do. This is where I stand. I can do no other. And she was, close up, very unreasonable person, I've said this before, but I think she despised me even more than my mother did, and that was very depressing for me.
Oh, David!
But I was a useful idiot for her.